going to read to you from Ezekiel chapter 3, starting at verse 15. And I want you to not just hear what I say, but listen. Son of man, I have made you a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word of my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say to the wicked that you shall surely die, and you giveth them not warning, nor speak to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, and his blood will I require at your hand. Yet, if you warn the wicked, and he turns not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked ways, he shall die in his iniquity, but you have delivered your own soul. Again, when a righteous man turns from his righteousness and commits iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die. Because you have not given him warning, he shall die in his sin, and in his righteousness which he hath done will not be remembered, but his blood will I require at your hand. Nevertheless, if you warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he does not sin, he shall surely live, because he is warned, and also you have delivered your own soul. A watchman. Someone recently told me that that's what they think I am. I made the mistake of trying to claim a title one time that I didn't understand, and it's hard to live it down because I wrote it in my book. But my opinion has changed. I don't give myself a title for anything. But what that chapter says is right. That is what the Lord calls me to do, is to tell you, whether you are wicked, whether you believe yourself to be righteous, that God is coming, and that we need to turn from doing the wrong things. We need to turn from our own personal sins. Everyone has different things in their lives. Some people have things they'd never do that other people do, and there are things that other people don't do that maybe you do. It doesn't matter what the sin is. We've been taught by the current mindset that we're all unable to live a life without sin. That somehow we're supposed to be incapable of just turning from it and living without it. And we aren't. We have Christ in our life. Christ gives us that power. Christ gives us the ability to say, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. This doesn't make the Lord happy. This is not what he wants me to do. And I love him enough to stop and to listen to him and to learn from him and to do better. Because he wants us to do better. This world is a mess. It's coming to a state where it's going to get corrected. The Lord himself is going to correct this world. And as unpleasant as correcting a child is, this is going to be a lot more unpleasant. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm trying to talk sense to everyone. Whether you believe, whether you don't believe, there is a God, one God, in charge of everything. Whether you believe in him or not, whether you have accepted him or not, whether you're even looking for him or not, he's there. And he's the big man in charge. This is going down. You might not like my language, but I'm just, a poor girl. Not highly educated, and I'm just going to use the vernacular that I've come to understand as I've progressed here. So, please don't judge me for that. This book tells me that I need to tell people what the Lord is telling me, because you know what? I don't want to miss the bus. So, let me tell the wicked that you need to turn from your wicked ways, and let me tell the righteous man that is righteous in the eyes of others, but sinning where they can't be seen, to turn from his ways, turn back to being truly righteous. You remember the old commercials in, was it the late 80s, early 90s? Just say no. Except now, just say no to sin. We're going to be tempted. We will. But the more we say no, the easier it gets. Turn to God in prayer and in praising. Remember Him every day. Talk to Him every day. Multiple times a day. The more we talk to Him, the closer He gets. I love the people who follow me and listen. I pray for the people who turn away or mock. But this is what it is. It's coming soon, and we need to be ready.